So this is the GS1250. It's a little over 530 pounds wet. I'm 5'3.75" inches tall, 112 pounds. So if I can lift this, so can you. And I'll show you how I learned how to lift it. Shout out Jocelin for teaching me. So first what you're gonna do is when you line up your butt on the seat, you want it to be about here in the middle, and you can kind of play with it. Maybe your body's different than mine, so you might want to go a little lower, a little higher. You can test it out. You're gonna make sure the bike is in gear, or if the bike falls on the other side and you can't reach the gear, you can just tie the front brake so it's not rolling on you as you lift it. You're gonna grab the handlebars, gonna grab a hard part here, and this part's really important to make sure you don't hurt your back. You're not gonna be looking down with the curved back. You're gonna be looking up and your back is straight. And I'm not really lifting, I'm kind of pushing back at the same time. My legs are not far out. They're not too far in. They're kind of at a 90-degree angle. And as I lift, I may need to shimmy my legs closer and closer to get the lift. But again, you may have different tweaks to try with the different body dimensions than I do. And then I'm gonna exhale as I lift, kind of like you're squatting at the gym. And then, since I got my kickstand side, I'm gonna put it down. And there you go. And now I know what you're thinking. Well, what if it falls on the other side? Well, what if you're loaded up or you're covered in dirt or there's dirt everywhere and you're slipping around and you're still struggling to pick it up? I got you. Let me show you what else you can do. Ugh. Okay. So this is Sean's bike. Shout out Sean from Bikes and Beers for letting me do this with your bike. We're here filming videos and we saw this and thought, oh, we gotta show a lift with this. Okay, so I've got kind of curb here, so we'll see if I can lift it if my foot's kind of at an angle, but oh well. So basically the only thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna make sure the kickstand is down, and then you can reach the gear, so you make sure you're in first gear or a gear, so it's not rolling on you. And all you gotta do is basically the same thing, but just put it on the kickstand. Okay, and now the other option is, well, what if you're still struggling to pick it up? Say you're loaded up or you're on gravel or something. So I'll show you the buddy assist. Getting help is not a big deal. Let's see, probably here. So I learned this from Zakar off-road training. So basically you have a buddy kind of weighing the bike back. So they're kind of gripping on a hard area and they're just leaning back and they're kind of counterweighting the bike. Okay. Okay, so same principles apply. And it comes up a lot easier with them hanging off the back. And now you're thinking, okay, well maybe I'm hiding Arnold Schwarzenegger legs. Apparently some people think that, like, I don't know. But let me just let you know that I could not always pick this up. A couple of years ago, I tried picking it up. And since then, I've just been practicing with my Tiger 900, a little bit smaller, but I've been practicing strength training. And I just tested this out this morning after not having done this in 2 years, and it just came up. So just because you can't do it today doesn't mean you can't do it in a couple weeks with some practice or even some motivation to finally start exercising. So now we'll see if someone who's never lifted a GS1250 before, how they do. Maybe do some squats, some warm-up squats.
Yeah, I just did some squats. I'm gonna get my thoracic region a little warmed up here. Yeah. Half in the middle, like this.
Yeah, and then since you're taller than me,
I know, it's
she's 5'9", so I would be lower, but I think for Maria, maybe a little bit higher on the seat might be better, but we can tweak it, see what you think.
Yeah.
So I think your legs are a good angle. Mm-hmm. And then so, let's see if you grabbing here and there. Yeah, that looks good. And you're gonna keep your back straight, and you're kind of pushing back at the same time that you're lifting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is nerve-wracking.
And then it helps if you like exhale as you're lifting.
Okay, cool, yeah. And you're gonna make sure I don't push it over. Yeah, I'm really scared about pushing it over.
And then did you see the trick for like getting the kickstand down once it's up?
I think so, yeah. Oh boy. Wow.
Almost.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's the first
Carolyn!
It's the first couple inches that feels like impossible.
Wow.
Once you get those first couple inches.
Yeah. And is those first couple inches, is that the like the foot scooting? Or where is that push?
I think it's like, sometimes it helps if you get momentum too, if you're like, kind of go forward and
Yeah.
wow, this is hard. Just for that first,
Yeah.
If you can get past that, then it's like, it comes up.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the hardest part. And you can play too with lowering your butt.
Yeah.
That might give you a little more surface area to push on it.
Oh my God.
Almost.
That's crazy.
Almost. Do you want me
Can
to
you
try?
assist? Yeah, buddy assist.
And it's not a big deal to just ask for help. Like, I don't know how people, if you want help, just ask for it. It's not a big deal. We're riders. We're here to help each other out.
Okay, ready? Okay, much better. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Wow. So much respect. That's wild. Myself one more time now now that I did it with the buddy assist. The motion does help.
So you want me to do
so,
buddy assist?
no,
or no,
just make sure I don't
Yeah.
flip it over. Okay. I am strong and my body is capable.
She is strong and her body is capable.
And I can do this.
And she can do this.
Yes! Oh my God! Yes! You did it! Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, I'm so pleased. I'm so excited.
She'll remember that forever.
You can be
We have an audience.
Do we? Wow.
That was crazy.
You did it. See, sometimes it just takes like one more try. Take a break and try again.
I'm telling you, it's the brain.